with certain metals to produce hydrogen gas. Acids can be described as corrosive, meaning that they wear away other metals or other materials. Those are all true or false or fill in the blank questions, along with a multiple choice question about is it sour or is it bitter. I'm trying to help you guys out as much as possible. Mira, quit dancing. Okay, so this is slide 83.
Do we have to put this top one too?
No,
It's not important.
it's not that important, no. Okay, here's another one that's on your test. What does an acid produce? H plus. Releases protons for hydrogen, okay? So it's an H plus. That is super, super, super important. Okay. Second bullet. Carbonate ions contain carbon and oxygen atoms bonded together. It will mention carbonated ions. What are they?
What was the question again?
Carbonate ions, what are they?
They're oxygen atoms that have been bonded together.
Okay. That is a fill in the blank question, if I remember correctly.
Oh,
Okay, so litmus is an example of an indicator. A compound that changes color when in contact with an acid or a base. Sometimes chemists use the indicator to test acids and bases, but litmus paper is one of the easiest to use. There might be a short answer question that asks you what is the best way to test if it's an acid or a base. What should you say?
Universal indicator.
You can use, I will accept universal indicator, yes, but using litmus paper is the actual preferred answer. Okay, bases are another group of compounds that are identified by their common properties. A base tastes bitter, feels slippery, and turns red litmus paper blue. Those are really important. 2 and 3 are the most important.
2 and 3 you said?
What?
2 and 3 you said?
Yes. 2 and 3.
Is this 5.0? What chapter is this?
7.
It's not 5.0.
5.
It's chapter 7. Where have you been? We did 5 and 6 yesterday. Okay. Kind of skip forward. Okay. Hydrogen ion, H plus. Hydroxide ion, OH negative. pH scale, neutral, neutralization, and salt. Okay, so many acids have formulas that begin with hydrogen. I think there's a question that asks you what is the most common element that acids contain. That would be hydrogen. Okay. The acids you will learn about are made of hydrogen ions and various kinds of negative ions in solutions with water. Hydrogen ion, or H plus, is an atom of hydrogen that has lost its electron. Okay, an acid produces hydrogen ions in water. Hydrogen ions cause the properties of acids. Well, many bases are made up of positive ions combined with hydroxide ion. Hydroxide ion, OH negative, is a negative ion made of oxygen and hydrogen. When bases dissolve in water, the positive ions and the hydroxide ions separate out. A base produces hydroxide ions in water. Okay, there's a question that asks you if you're going on the acidic level of the pH scale, which is from 0 to 6.9, what are you going to have more of?
Chocolate.
Not chocolate.
It looks like.
Look at the alligator sign. You're going to have more.
It's alligator.
Greater than or
mouth.
less than sign.
The arrow not an alligator.
Greater than less than sign. Okay, I always call it the alligator because people would look at me funny when I say the other one. More hydrogen ions. More H plus and less OH negative. If you go to the basic side, which is 7.1 through 14, you're going to have more OH negative and less hydrogen plus, hydrogen ions. Now, if you're neutral at 7 exactly, that's technically water. Are the hydrogen ions and the hydroxide ions equal?
Yeah.
Yes. You have to know this. So acidic, 0, 6.9, more H plus than OH negative. Neutral of 7 is equal, and then basic, there's less H plus and more OH negative. Bella, quit picking Michaela's nose.
There was an eyelash on my face. Took it off.
Well, she saved the day.
So can I just-
Okay. Start all of this. Okay. I'm going to finish taking your notes really quick. I'm going to clean up this mess, and then we're going to talk about your essay.
Why does it say
Look how much water.
quiet?
Because normally you would take a chapter 7 test, but I'm not giving you guys the chapter 7 test. You're going to pick it.
Did he change it? Did he change it? I think just came in. Oh, just there. Where is he at?